Welcome to 2K Sports Annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot.
Wow, Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Nice shot by Kuminga. As we hit the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, what's the focus for teams outside of the playoff picture?
You know, B.A., I think it's about staying competitive and building a foundation for next season. As a team, you need to use the time you have to consistently improve.
Now the Warriors with it. Curry passes to Green. Now here's Pajemski. Here's Butler. No good there. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Durant. Count that bucket.
Teams have always tried to be physical with KD in the paint. Tried being the key word.
Here's Green. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Thompson. The 3 from Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Back over to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And stolen by Green. It's Pajemski on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Thompson against Butler. Here's Durant. Green with the defensive effort.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Shot is good by Curry.
Making use of the in-between area. Curry's ability to break defenses down opens up these shots.
Kuminga against Durant. Pass to Şengün. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Houston working the ball around. Shoots over Curry. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
And here's Pajemski, guarded by Durant. Curry against Thompson. Curry passes to Butler. Thompson with a steal. Outside Durant. Oh, Green with a block.
This is the lockdown defense you expect from Green. So good at anticipating attacks.
Butler on the wing. And it's Butler with the jam. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Richard, tough as nails. Jimmy Butler always takes the fight head on.
And lifts his team when it matters most. And look, he's not for everybody, but look, if it's about winning, he's exactly who you want on your side. Showing the grit, KD is no stranger to physical defense.
Outside Pajemski. Outside Kuminga. The 3 ball. Buries it from 3. Kuminga's got 6.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
The Rockets trail. Pass to Durant. And here is Thompson. He's scoreless. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Durant for three. Warriors with the rebound. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions. What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
Outside Durant. To the paint. And stolen by Green. To the inside. Here's Kuminga. And that comes off the assist by Green. And that's now 8 points for Jonathan Kuminga.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Rockets trail by 6. Now Thompson. 11 points for him last game against Washington.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out. Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Thompson against Curry. Fires for three. Adams grabs the miss. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Thompson for three. Smith. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Butler on the wing. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Kuminga. Coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers. Just 5 to shoot. Butler finds Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
To the middle. Here's Durant. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
And they have to clean that up. Play smart and value the ball.
Houston making some changes. Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Finney-Smith comes in for Şengün. And Eason subbed in for Smith. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Curry. Horford, a screen on Thompson. 6 to shoot to halt the run. Curry, no good. The Rockets lead by 3. You know, Richard, the Warriors have the 3rd most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in '47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in '75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty.
Curry against Thompson. And again, no good by Golden State.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Pass to Capella. Top of the key. Durant's shot is off. Warriors trail by 5. Heel to the ball. He's picked up by Eason. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Quentin Post.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Talking about Durant Finney-Smith. He plays that 3-and-D role so well, RJ.
Yeah, he's one tough dude. Long, athletic, loves that corner 3. He has all the tools that teams are looking for.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Okogie's checked in for Durant, and Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Amen Thompson. Warriors trail by 6, and the Warriors pushing it up now. Moody passes to Payton. Pass to Post. They still need this, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's VanVleet. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington. Eason finds Capella. Horford with the block.
Still a tremendous player. Al Horford using that experience.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Payton against VanVleet. Capella screen on Payton. Here's VanVleet, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Al Horford.
VanVleet is a crafty player. He knows how to draw a whistle.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Rockets?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
First one falls for him.
A true leader on the floor. VanVleet knows how to run an offense very efficiently.
And so he makes both from the line.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Warriors trail by 5. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Fred VanVleet is a leader for the Rockets. Their coach, Ime Udoka, says Fred sometimes goes against his natural inclination, playing the good cop because Ime himself is so hard on them, but adds, Fred is a grumpy dude. He always finds something to be mad at. We need that with our team. Brian?
They love his disposition. All right, Allie, thank you. That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. VanVleet, the pass to Finney-Smith. A minute 53 left in the first quarter. Okogie on the wing. No points yet. And that one no good to start off the night.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Horford for 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Back to Capella. Pass to Eason. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Van Vliet. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. 5 to shoot. Capella, screen on Hield. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Kept alive. Here's Capella. Misses the baby hook. Warriors trail by 4. Hield with the ball. He picked up 24 points in their last win against the Clippers.
Oh, that's just a crafty attack by Horford, taking his motion into the inside.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good.
If you want to talk about a high-value veteran, Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
And the Rockets making a change here. Şengün's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Butler's checked in. Horford hits them both. 20 seconds left in the first. Here's Van Vliet. Şengün, the screen. The Rockets with another miss. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Josh Okogie is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Eason in at the 2 guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Now here's Van Vliet. 3-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Van Vliet's got 5.
You got to get out on that. When you don't, Van Vliet will make you pay from downtown.
Here's Payton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Not only a likable guy on the floor, but Gary Payton II makes his presence felt in the community too, Richard.
That's true. GP won the 2022 Bob Lanier Community Assist Award. Dyslexia awareness is an important cause for him, and he's done great work.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Tate's checked in for Okogie. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Houston leading by 3. Pass to Şengün. Outside Eason. Şengün, a screen on Hield. Back to Şengün. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Şengün's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Set him up, and Şengün executed the pick and roll to perfection.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Outside Butler. Second shot opportunity. Eason pulls it in. Houston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Van Vliet against Payton. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Kevin Durant. Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
From G League to a big-time player, Van Fleet's journey is nothing short but inspirational.
Holiday's checked in for Houston. And Golden State also making a switch. Moody's checked in for Peyton. He hits the second from the line. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Hield passes to Butler. Over Holiday. Butler with the bucket. Butler's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
What's the saying? 80% of success is just showing up. And guess what? Butler shows up every night.
Şengün, a screen on Hield. Pass to Holiday. The 3. The Warriors pull it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Hield. Lets it go from deep. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Okogie's checked in. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Şengün finds Capella. Screen by Capella. Okogie. Houston with another miss. Warriors trail by 4. Floats one. Oh, Butler, the feathery touch.
Excellent touch from Butler, showing he can be tricky with the floater, catching the D off guard.
And here's Van Vliet. 6 points for him. Pass to Şengün. Takes a 13-footer. Here's Capella. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Tari Eason. These are his first free throws of the game. And he drops the first.
And at this point of his career, Butler wants to win. And boy, does he ramp up his performance in the playoffs, especially in recent years.
Durant, he's checked in for Houston. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Şengün with it, now guarded by Moody. Eason, pass to Capella. Curry against Van Vliet. Pass to Durant. Back to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Şengün. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Şengün's gotten 4 this quarter.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Warriors trail by 3. Now Hield. Still no points. Now here's Curry. Horford, a screen on Van Vliet. Launches a 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Amen Thompson's checked in for Van Vliet. The Warriors also with a sub. Pajemski's checked in. Golden State on D. They trail by 3. Houston working the ball around. Here's Thompson. Horford pulls it in.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Pass to Thompson. Outside Durant. Back to Thompson. Capella, screen on Curry. From 15 feet away. Thompson, that's good. Thompson's got his second basket.
And you see the tight handles from Thompson. He can break defenders down in pick and roll, ISO, you name it.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Warriors making a change here. Green is checked in. Let's look at the leaderboard and see which teams are making the most of their trips to the line in the second half of the season. Second, the Warriors.
Ever since the break, they've been shooting with great confidence from the line, and their numbers reflect that.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. From 10 feet away, Thompson pulls it in.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Screen by Capella. And he's going for the lob. Horford with a steal. On the break. Here's Podziemski. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The break ignited by Horford's play at the other end. Can't let your guard down around him. He has such a diverse skill set for a player of his size.
Now here's Thompson. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. The Warriors also with a sub. Kuminga, he's checked in for Horford. Şengün with it. 17 points for him last game against Washington.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding, just a force on the backboards.
Podziemski into the lane. The open shot, Kuminga. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 5 rebounds in the game. The Rockets lead by 3. From a mid-major school to a first-round pick, Wisconsin native Brandon Podziemski has had quite the rise, RJ.
Yeah, finishes top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting in 2024. Pods gives you a little bit of everything on the floor. Great rebounder for his size also.
Here's Curry. After the basket by Houston. Here's Green. Excellent D there from Capella. Şengün against Kuminga. Tries a 10-footer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. The 3 is up. The putback. Kuminga cleans it up in spectacular fashion.
That's Kuminga's game, using his frame to get that board and finish.
With the step back. Thompson in the post. He's covered by Curry. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Green. No points so far. Outside Curry. There's the 3. Durant pulls it in. The Rockets have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Here's Thompson. And that one good. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
The Warriors shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. Pass to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside. And Şengün throw it down.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
Warriors trail by 7. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Back to you, Brian.
All right, thank you, Allie. Another shot. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. The Warriors shooting just 38% for this game so far. Podziemski with it. Durant's there. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Eason's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Hield's checked in. Outside Podziemski. 5 to shoot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Steven Adams checked in for Clint Capella. That one misses. Houston leading by 6. Durant, the pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Just taking off. Smith showing you why you cannot leave an opening, because this man will find it.
Thompson against Curry. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Thompson. Here's Eason. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Adams. Shoots over Kuminga. And it's Adams missing. 1:41 left in the first half. Outside Kuminga. Hield on the wing. Defended by Eason. And the basket by Hield.
Scoring close in. Hield is more than just a three-point gunner.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 6-point lead. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
And this is where Kuminga likes to attack. So if the defense jumps on him, he's ready for it.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. The first free throw is good.
Well, Jonathan Kuminga is one of the most exciting young players in the league. He's long, explosive, and right now it's about adding to his game.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then Sunday, they'll match up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Now here's Podziemski. 17 points for him last game against the Clippers. Pass to Easton. Down low. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. 34 seconds left in the half. It's Podziemski on the wing, guarded by Durant. Now Hield, fires from deep. Smith with the rebound. To the left wing. Thompson outside. For three, Durant. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists here tonight. And a deep three from Curry. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Houston Rockets ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
Well, looking at the Warriors, they're in that #1 spot for a reason, playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot. Until then, this is their league.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Houston Rockets.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching Big Fella out there.
You know they're going to have some bruised elbows tonight. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
2.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Warriors trail by 10. And so in the game for the Warriors, Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. And it's Butler in at the 3. Now here's Kuminga, outside Butler, 5 on the clock. Here's Podziemski. The shot off that time. Nice D from Durant.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And here is Thompson. Pass to Adams. Shoots over Curry. That's good from Adams on the assist by Thompson. And the Rockets lead by 12.
The commitment and focus. I mean, Adams doesn't let a little contact distract him from his end goal.
Adams has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Curry against Thompson. Shot from 16, and the basket by Curry. Curry's got 7.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Durant, the pass to Şengün. Tipped. 3-on-3. Here's Podziemski. And here's Butler outside. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Durant. From downtown. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 8 assists in the game. Warriors trail by 13. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Curry. Outside for Butler. Clock at 6. Over Smith. That's short off the rim.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Adams with a screen on Butler. Smith passes to Adams. And stolen by Green. Here's Kuminga. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And now let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league since the All-Star break. In third, the Warriors.
Since the All-Star break, this squad has been on fire on offense, looking like a well-oiled machine and taking and making high percentage shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. Both free throws good for Kuminga. Houston leading by 11. To the paint. Here's Adams. Out to Thompson. Pass to Smith. Houston working the ball around. 6 to shoot. Adams finds Thompson. Shoots over Curry. Thompson's shot is off.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Get there.
Curry surveys. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Thompson passes to Şengün. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Great use of the size inside there by Şengün to draw the contact.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. No good on the free throw.
Şengün's fun to watch on the block. Drop steps, spin moves, up and unders. This man will put on a clinic down low.
And he sinks the second. Warriors trail by 12. Pass to Kuminga. Now here's Butler. Three-pointer. Oh, Butler with the confidence from the perimeter.
Unselfish offense leads to Butler getting something in rhythm.
Thompson outside. Looking to end this cold spell. Butler with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Moving it up. Oh, Durant with a steal. Here's Smith. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Stephen Curry.
And I like to see this from Smith. Pushing the action, not just hanging around the perimeter.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Smith.
And when you talk about guys who are built for the modern game, add Smith's name to that list.
Smith hits them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Outside Kuminga. Now Butler. He's got 12. Hits the target from 18 feet. Butler's got 14 points.
There's not much you can do to slow down Butler in the mid-range. He just gets to his spot and rises up.
Now here's Durant, defended by Pajemski, and he gets that one. Smith's gotten 4 this quarter.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Clint Capella.
You know, a trend like this isn't going to please the coach or the front office. He's been a little more focused on other parts of his game, and rebounding is something he needs to put more emphasis on. And I'm sure they've talked to him about it.
And so it's Golden State with it. 11-point game. There's a screen, and here's Butler outside. Durant pulls it in. The Rockets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Thompson. Smith with a screen on Curry. The kick to Durant. Here's the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 9 assists now tonight.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Outside Pajemski. Butler against Smith. Now here's Butler. The D's right on him. Oh, tough work inside from Butler.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
Heald's checked in for Stephen Curry. Şengün passes to Smith. KD jams it straight down.
KD has such a tight handle, especially at his size. The man's a future Hall of Famer.
Now here's Butler. 16 points for him. Pass to Green. Healed from outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Now Şengün. Now Thompson. Jacks up a 3. The shot misses.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
The shot by Pajemski, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Smith, no good.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Pass to Green. Lets the three fly. Green able to hit from 3.
Yeah, Green knows he has to act fast, so he wastes no time finding the shot.
Houston leading by 11. Durant with it. 21 points in the game. Good! That's another bucket!
And that vaults him to 5th on the all-time scoring list. Wow.
You think of all the greats in the history of our game. To be a top 5 scorer is just unreal.
Yeah, and what makes this extra special? He's past Air Jordan. Every kid dreams of that.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Eason's checked in. Al Horford's checked in for the Warriors. Butler up top, defended by Eason. Yep, count it. And that's 18 points for Jimmy Butler.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
And so it's Houston with it. They've led by as many as 14. Outside Eason. Pass to Durant. Capella, screen on Hield. Just 5 to shoot. Such a wide open look. Durant's got 12 points here in the second half.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Outside Butler. Screen by Horford. From the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And here's Thompson for 3. Here's Şengün. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
What you love about Şengün is that he is always working for a second chance score.
Butler finds Horford. Butler against Eason. Here's Podziemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Warriors trail by 17. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That'll be a second foul of the game. Finney-Smith's checked in for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet comes in for Thompson. Houston on D. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Horford, a screen on Durant. Pass to Horford. Launches it. Capella with a rebound. Houston has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Part of the 2007 draft. Al Horford continues to be such a valuable player, Richard.
One of the oldest guys in the league. Horford gives you shooting and passing in that front court. Off the floor, well, he's probably even more valuable as a mentor.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Horford. Outside Moody. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
It's Durant with a drive. And Durant with the big finish.
That's easy money for Durant. Just too long, too skilled.
Warriors trail by 19. Outside Payton. Healed against Durant. Pass to post. A shot to stop the run. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
And Houston making a change here. Okogie's checked in. Houston leading by 16. Outside Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 29 points.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Eason's checked in for Okogie. .143 left to play in the third. Pass to Moody. Back to post. Now Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Healed, missing. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot pair. And since the All-Star break concluded, here's a view of which teams are leading the league in second chance points. Second, Houston.
This team knows how to get it done on the offensive glass. And ever since the break, they've been putting in work and collecting a nice pile of second chance buckets.
And the first one at the line is good.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Second free throw, no good. Warriors trail by 19. To the middle. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now here's Moody, defended by Eason. Fires from the wing, and it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Durant. He has 29 now, and the shot goes.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Outside Moody. 36 seconds left in the third quarter.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Finney-Smith, currently averaging 5 points a game. To the wing, right side. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Warriors with the rebound.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And it's Healed, missing. Finney Smith passes to Eason. 2 on the clock. And Durant with the big finish.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Tari Eason. Josh Okogie is out there with Alperon Şengün. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Hield. Back to Butler. Here's Post. Outside Payton. Hield for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Right side Eason. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Butler. Butler takes the contact and scores.
A big night for Butler. We've seen him as the guy on a finals team, and Jimmy can definitely carry your offense.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Şengün. Outside Eason. Şengün, a screen on Hield. Back to Şengün. A rebound by Post. Post has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Butler. Okogie pulls down the board. Houston leading by 14. Now here's Eason, guarded by Hield. Eason, the pass to Capella. And here's VanVleet. Horford with the block. And they recover it. VanVleet outside. That 3's off the mark.
Trying to close out, you got to know who's hot and who's not.
Tries it from 19. Butler can't get that one to fall. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Lets it go from deep. Warriors with the rebound. Horford's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And Horford powers it home.
Love the dunk from Horford. He doesn't mess around when he gets inside.
For Houston, they've got nothing to go so far in the fourth. They're 0 for 6. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Houston. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Peyton. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And here's Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. To get back on track, there's the block.
Surprisingly, it's really fallen apart for him here in the second half.
Oh, Butler getting aggressive.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
And Houston has possession. Now Van Vliet looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Yep, that one goes. And the Rockets lead by 12.
So quick on his feet, Van Vliet takes off at full speed.
The three from Curry sinks it from distance.
And give them credit on the job they've done to narrow the gap with this big run.
Hield against Durant. Over Hield. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 35.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Down low. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Durant. It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get one free throw.
Oh, come on, KD. Go easy on him. Goodness.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Thompson, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Free throw is good from Durant.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
Hield passes to Horford. And here's Curry for three. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now here's Moody. Hield on the wing. Back to Moody. Pass to Curry. Here's Butler, defended by Şengün. Butler can't get it to go. And it's Şengün with the ball for the Rockets. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Now Thompson. Back to Şengün. 4 on the clock. Over Hield. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Rockets lead by 13.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Outside Curry. This one for three. Capella with a rebound. Houston has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Inside. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
Warriors trail by 15. Horford, a screen on Şengün. Horford outside. And the Warriors miss again. The Rockets shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Şengün passes to Eason. Now Durant. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from the top of the key, and the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Durant's got 40 points.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Now here's Hield. Outside Curry. Takes the three. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And so it's Golden State with it. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Back to Horford. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I like when Horford seeks out his offense like this. Look, making the D compromise on one or the other.
Shooting two.
The first one falls.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Houston making some changes. Adams comes in for Capella, and it's Jabari Smith in for Eason. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Hield. Both shots good from the stripe. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Now here's Durant. He's closely guarded. Adams a screen. Durant, the pass to Adams. Oh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Curry with it. Outside Pajemski. Horford outside. Outside Curry. The three. It's hauled in by Houston. Pass to Şengün. Horford with a steal. Kuminga, the pass to Butler. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Here's Şengün. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Warriors trail by 21. Outside Pajemski. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Here's Curry. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Here's Butler. The kick out. Curry. 4 on the clock. Back to Butler. Over Smith. Butler can't get it to go.
The one thing he and his coach have in common, they'll both have nightmares about this quarter. Yikes.
Here's Durant. And another basket for Houston.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. The three. Another three for Golden State.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Thompson. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 5 assists tonight.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Time now to present our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Well, they were coming off 2 straight losses, and he put his foot down. He stepped up his game, had a big night, and got them moving in the right direction again. Warriors trail by 21. Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Rockets.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
First one falls for him.
You love everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a 3-level, 2-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Finney Smith comes in for Şengün. Eason's checked in for Smith. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Amen Thompson. Hits both from the stripe. There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jackson Davis. And here's Post. And he lobs it up! We've got 33 seconds left in the final quarter. Now here's Capella. Now Durant. And Capella gets it to go.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Now Melton. Moody from outside. Sinks the tray.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together, and this is all that I expected, man. I'm glad that we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.